Hey everybody, welcome back to BK's Bullets. Today we're going to talk about WandaVision Episode 3. Hey everybody, welcome back to BK's Bullets. As always, I am your host, Brent, and today we're going to talk WandaVision Episode 3. Now, since I did have a DC shirt on and we're talking Marvel, I figured I'd throw on my old Buzz Lightyear jacket to get in the Disney Plus spirit. I like this jacket. I don't know, it's cool. And my son loves Buzz, or he did it one time, and I was his hero for one season last year when I was wearing this all the time. Because he loves Buzz, and then I was then Buzz, but that is no longer the case. But anyway, let's talk about WandaVision Season 3. So, apparently, since last week when the first two episodes debuted, there was a lot of talk online, well, maybe not talk, not as much as Wonder Woman 84, but people weren't feeling the first two episodes. I didn't read a lot of it because I was like, there's no way this is true. Apparently it's true. And hopefully this episode is the one that may turn some of that discourse around where people are saying like, oh, it's going nowhere, it's not interesting me. Maybe all the clues and all the little things was like too below surface level, wasn't top level enough, where this episode, at the very end of the episode, has very much like grabs you, hooks you, and lets you know something is going on. And I think based off just the first three, we're going to see more and more of that come to the forefront of the episodes as opposed to the sitcom style. Now, maybe they go through the sitcoms much faster because I think there's 8 episodes in this season and we're already into the 60s or late 60s, 70s. This was kind of like a Brady Bunch type episode. So if we skip 70s, if we go to 80s, 90s, 2000s, maybe we're done and like the last 2 episodes are maybe all about what is going on with Wanda, whose sword, all this other stuff, or maybe that's, takes more of the plot instead of the sitcom-y stuff. But I think the sitcom-y stuff, as we're starting to notice, will be less sitcom-y and more plot-y, if you would, because Vision is starting to notice that things are weird things are going on. All throughout this episode, the entire time Vision was on screen, you saw Paul Bettany, a masterful actor. Great job, dude. Just noticing things were not right. The thing with the doctor, with Wanda, and the pregnancy being as fast as it was. You have the scene with Vision and the neighbors outside, which is very clearly like just a backdrop and a wall right in front of the backdrop. I love that. Just like, it's cheesy. It's old. It's what they used to do. You just didn't notice it because it wasn't in high def. When everything was 480i or worse, you didn't notice all these tricks they had to make everything look like it was further behind you. So it's fun to see those same things now in like Super HD 4K, and you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely a screen. But just Agnes and the other neighbor, I can't remember his name, just having this conversation like, what is Geraldine doing in the house? Why is she there? She doesn't have a home. She doesn't belong here. Just makes you wonder if Wanda's in control here, if this is all something of her creation, or someone else is in control, manipulating Wanda and letting Wanda have a little bit here. You had that moment of was it a rewind? It wasn't a rewind, because last episode, in episode 2, Wanda specifically said no when she saw the beekeeper, when the sword outfit, come out of the ground, and rewound it to where Vision was like, oh, honey, baby. And this time it was like a glitch, almost as if your video skipped. And I was watching it, and it almost got me until I remembered, oh yeah, they're going to do this in this show and make you think that something's wrong with your streaming channel or TV box or whatever. So I thought that was very smart, but it didn't seem like Wanda noticed it this time, so maybe there's a third party in the mix as well, and whether that's Agnes, who might be Agatha Harkness, the witch character from Marvel Comics, I have no idea. I think me knowing as little as I do every episode going in, I think it makes this show a lot of fun to watch. The fact there are no previews, that's part of the reason why The Mandalorian has been so successful, is that every week is a surprise, and you don't know what's going in when you're starting the episode. I think that's cool. I like that a lot. And the fact that this is finally a mystery that we're not going to figure out in the Marvel universe. Winter Soldier, everybody knew what was going on there. Civil War, we knew what was going on there. Like, there hasn't really been a true mystery in the Marvel Universe in all the movies thus far. So the fact that we're getting it here as a TV show, I think is really, really cool, and it's going to be really, really successful. It's just a slow burn, but I think that burn is going to get a lot hotter and a lot faster as we move towards the end of the show. So if you think about it, if there's only 8 episodes, we're like a third of the way through, with these 3. So we're in the second act. Stuff's going to start to go down soon. So please, if you didn't like the first 2 and you thought this was a little better, just stick around. We're almost halfway. It's going to be over before you know it. And that's kind of the thing with The Mandalorian. Like, I didn't love season 1. I loved season 2. But I didn't love season 1. But by the time season 1 got through those middling episodes in the middle and got back to the Baby Yoda arc at the very end, the last 3 of season 1, I was back in it. I was involved. And I think this show might be that way for more people than Mandalorian was in its first season. And I think that's okay. That's good. They're trying something new. Let them try. Not everything has to be the Marvel formula. And to be quite honest, I've really gotten a little tired of the Marvel formula. So if they want to really shake it up with these TV shows, let's shake it up, right? Like, let's do it. Let's get something new out of this. So I think it's a lot of fun. I really had, I had more fun in this episode with the mystery with what was going on than I did the first 2 episodes, where the first 2 episodes I had a lot more fun with the sitcom angle and the jokes there, and I thought, Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany were very humorous here. I wasn't chuckling as much as that because it was really wacky how, big her belly was growing as the episode went on. But, it was cool to watch, but I wasn't like, ha, that's funny. It was more of like, wow, stuff's really happening here really fast, and it was clear that this ball was going to continue rolling, and as it did, the mystery is what I enjoyed more on this episode of WandaVision more than the schlocky, sitcom-y stuff. So if we're going to continue to go that way, let's go. I'm ready for it. I'm really enjoying this show. This thing is really, really good, and I hope that you guys, if you're not enjoying it very much, stick around. I think it's going to pick up if you're not enjoying it. If you are enjoying it like me, that's great news because it's going to get even better. So WandaVision, I think, is A+ television entertainment. It's 30 minutes. Like, what have you got to lose? Just try it. Put it on. You'll be fine. Sit back, watch. Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany are 2 fantastic actors. Like, I could watch Paul Bettany do his thing all day. All day. I'll watch him anytime. If you like Paul Bettany, go watch A Knight's Tale. He's great in that as well. So that's where I first met him and became a fan in A Knight's Tale. It makes me want to go watch that because there's more of this like weird kind of wacky, the way he was with his 70 hair, like, whoa! That's pretty much Paul Bettany the entire time in A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger, by the way, and Alan Tudyk. So go watch WandaVision if you haven't already. If you're middle of the road, stick around. There's not that many left. I mean, you're going to want to know anyway, because the speculation is, right, this arc of WandaVision is going to kick off into what Spider-Man 3 is, and then we know that Wanda and Doctor Strange are in Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness, and we also know Doctor Strange is in Spider-Man 3. So 1 + 1 = 2, right? So this arc should go into that because that'll Doctor Strange be introduced, and then he's got to resolve that in his own movie, I guess. So time will tell. We could all be wrong. I might be wrong. You never know. But that's what the speculation's been ongoing for like the past year on the internet. So we'll see. But I'm not looking towards any more spoilers other than that. Apparently there are some out there, and I'm not going to look for them because I'm having a darn good time watching this show as is and unraveling the mystery as we go. I was wondering in the commercial this episode, I was like, what is the thing? Is like, this is a bubble bath thing? Is it soap? And then they said Hydra Soak, and I was like, it wasn't Stark, which I knew the first one, the Stark toaster, and Strucker I got because that was the henchman. I was like, Hydra, because I'm thinking Hydro Soak, but it wasn't Hydro as in water. It was Hydra as in the organization that spawned Wanda and Pietro's powers in the MCU, the movie universe. And I was like, oh, Hydra Soak. And then there was that flash of green, like this little tinge of green with the Hydra symbol in that commercial. And I thought that was very smart. Very well hidden. Wasn't as clear cut as like the first one with Stark, And then Strucker, you have to really remember who that bad guy was in the beginning of Ultron, And so this was a little more subdued. So I'm down. I'm paying attention. I'm ready to go. So, WandaVision, episode 3, 2 thumbs up for me. Really enjoyed it. Looking forward to the next one. So, if you guys are loving this content, please like, comment, share, subscribe down below. It's helping the channel grow. We are over 200 subscribers now. Fantastic. I've never seen this much growth in the channel as in the past couple of weeks. So, thank you all, guys, if you're new subscribers out there, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe so that you can watch me freak out about WandaVision if it's good every single week, because I'm going to do these on Fridays. I'm working from home. I got nothing better to do. Let's go. And stay tuned on Saturdays. Our new series, not featuring me, featuring my buddy, my good buddy, my best friend, Jim Afanis. He's Viper Magic over on YouTube. He does video games. He's watching a multitude of DC animated movies that I have given to him, and he's going to review a random one every week. Is it going to go bad when he gets to the shared universe stuff post Flashpoint paradox? Absolutely. But we're going to watch it and find out what he thinks anyway. So those are always dropping Saturday mornings. WandaVision will always be dropping here on Fridays, these reviews. And I'm still trying to figure out what to talk about in the meantime. So I'm shooting for 2 to 3 videos a week, but that's 2 guaranteed for the next couple weeks. So thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys next time here in the Funny Pages.